Some years ago, I became very ill. But since I was still functioning, I delayed going to my physician until I was in very bad way. Now, the onset had been so gradual, my body and life had adapted to it. My life having shrunk to the point of work and commitments and nothing more. By Fridays, I was so tired I would come home and only move for necessities, resting and marshaling energy for the coming week. Now, as my health returned, it amazed me how I had allowed my circumstances to become so altered, how I had just accepted negative conditions, rationalized them without a fight, because it had happened gradually under the radar of my consciousness. Now, during the course of our lives and living, conditions go through many alterations. Although we never fully understand going in the full extent on how becoming parents, relationships, beginning and ending, relocating, changing a career, or growing older, since they all come with some foreshadowing, approaching head-on, unlike what transpired when I became so very ill, which crept in silently as a snake. Now, spiritually, the same thing happens in our lives. When faced with a definite problem or difficulty, we react and take some form of action, preferably spiritual, but even running around shouting the sky is falling is action, a demonstration, albeit a poor one. But then there are the snakes. When we first begin walking the new path of living on the spiritual basis, we are aware of everything around us. The scales have fallen from our eyes. We are seeing life in our existence with fresh vision. Illumination all about us. Having had our first taste of freedom from the bondage of self, we naturally believe that our days in slavery are behind us, never to return. If only it were that simple. The price of spiritual freedom is unrelenting vigilance. Unfortunately, many become complacent, in time becoming moribund, rigid in their thinking, no longer open to the fresh winds and lessons which constantly flow from the miraculous. Though once dynamic, free, and open, they have unconsciously constructed walls built of the brick of righteousness set in the mortar of pride, living in the shadows where snakes reside, becoming slaves to self once again, though they often continue uttering spiritual teachings and platitudes. These principles have lost any real significance in their lives, simply nice thoughts, lacking any real authority. So avoid then the deadly trap of complacency and spiritual pride by staying fresh through heartfelt prayer, service, and meditation, unwilling to accept limitation in all its guises, regardless of your current personal circumstances. For divine love truly wants all of us to be happy, joyous, and free. Our lives, the demonstration of our true spiritual heritage, our connection with Source, affirmed. My name is Vincent Lee Jones. You can find my videos at Miracles of Recovery, on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Vimeo as well at Vincent Lee Jones, and my writings and videos on Blogger, title of the page, Living in Spirit. Have a blessed day.